Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a super quick 10 minutes or less. The girls are all watching the new Tinkerbell show that is on Disney Plus. All three of them are like sitting down, occupied, totally in the zone, and we just got back from swim class, so they have a snack and they're watching Tinkerbell on the Disney Plus. It's new. Oh my gosh, here comes somebody. Just when they hear me having a moment to myself. Hi, honey. If you guys are new to my channel, this is Sophia. This is our youngest daughter. I have 5 kiddos all together. I have 2 great big teenage boys, and then I have 3 little girls all under the age of 3. So I had 3 in 3 years, and they were all sweet, precious little girls, huh, baby? So this is Sophia. The other 2 are out there watching a show. We have a play date in a little bit, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just roll with it, let her be in the video, and hang out. So if you are new to my channel, I have been with the girl's dad for the past, this year would be 7 years. So 6.5 years we've been together. We had babies right away. We made a family right away. We started a family right away. We were super happy, super just friendly, friendship, like we were solid. Wait, I take that all back. Us wanting to have a family was solid, and us wanting to start a family was solid. So when I got pregnant, of course we were super excited. We were homeless at the time. I have a video. He wasn't homeless, I was homeless, but I have a video of an addiction story for you guys if you are interested. I will link that down below in the comments. This is already a lot for this video. Hey, I broke up with the girl's dad. I have 2 different baby's dads. I was homeless. I have an addiction story. That's a lot for you guys. So I definitely want you guys to know on my channel, I'm all about motivating other women, other men, other moms who, if you don't think you can do it, yes you can, because I'm standing here today as a testimony to myself and to anyone who will listen that you can go from broke to, I was trying to come up with something that rhymed and that was completely cute, but you can go from like that Lifetime movie, what's it called, Homeless to Harvard, or started from the bottom, now you're here. You can get it together. I am cheering for you. I'm on your side. I'm on your team. I would love it if you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel for good vibes, for positive affirmations, for just strong, encouraging women, encouraging other women and men and children and kids, and letting you know that the traditional family is not what we think the traditional family is anymore. So definitely hit that subscribe button, like this video. And again, this was our 6th year being together, almost 7 years, and we have 3 little baby girls, Crissy Marie, Layla, and Sophia. We both were so excited when we found out that I was pregnant. I was still drinking and party mode and stuff, and Dee, the girls' dad, like picked me up off the floor and was like, look, it's time to mom up. Like, you're pregnant. It's time for you to be a mom, a good mom. You're gonna be my wife. That's just how it's gonna be. So if it wasn't for him, I do not know where I would be today. So I thank you if you are watching. You are father of my children, my sweet baby girls. And I love you for everything that we've been through. I love you for everything that we've done together, that we've seen together, that we built together, that we created together. I love you for everything. But I'm just not in love with you like that anymore. So I know you already know that because we've already established that. So as most of you guys have guessed, as most of you guys have messaged me and DM'd me and commented on my pictures, yes, I left Dee. Yes, we left each other. We are no longer together. We have no love for each other anymore outside of us having a family together and us having started a family together. There was no romantic connection with my heart to his heart or his heart to my heart. It's just donezo between me and him. And we are still the greatest of friends. We have obviously our 3 baby girls in common, and we're co-parenting like rock stars. So yes, I left the girl's dad. So me and the girl's dad, we started from nothing. I was homeless. He was living in an apartment with roommates. We were both partying. We were both drunk. I was drunk all the time. He was drunk most of the time going to work. He had just moved here from Africa, and we were just in party mode. We just wanted to party 24/7, literally like rock stars, and that's what we did. So together we leveled up, we put our heads together, we started a family, we built a business together, we built 2 businesses together. So we are both owners of our own businesses, we are both self-employed, and we are both our own employers. We went back and forth from Tri-Cities to Spokane to Tri-Cities, and we ended up planting back home where we are from, where I am from, in Tri-Cities. Now me, D, and all 3 girls are living in Tri-Cities. D is gone for 2 months at a time, and he's home for 10 days when he comes home. When he's home, for the past couple of years, there's been no love between us. There's been, what are you doing, honey? Stop that. Okay, drink it, and that's it. She is like tearing up my water. Nothing better than comp water from a shop, especially ice water. He's just never home, and I sat back so many times and asked myself, am I feeling so lonely because he's not home, or am I feeling so lonely because of me and him? And I asked myself that for years and years and years, and it ended up ultimately being not because he was not home. It ultimately ended up being because my love just, it wasn't there for him anymore. We're from 2 completely different cultures, you guys. He is from a village in Africa. I am from the States in the United States, and we are literally like night and day. From our clothing styles, which is no big deal, but it is, to our food meals, which is no big deal, but it is, to how we view our children, to how we view them going to school and public school, to how our religions, the way we dress, the way we think as men to women and women to men, everything is completely different. Now I know that you can totally be with someone and be happy and make it work and compromise and everything, 2 different religions, 2 different cultures, 2 different backgrounds, 2 different lifestyles, and make it work. But ultimately, me and him, what I figured out is all those sacrifices that I made for so many years, they would work if I wanted them to work, but I didn't want them to work. I don't want them to work. And all the resentment that I started getting from him not being home, it didn't turn into me not loving him, because what I figured out is that I haven't loved him for a very, very, very long time. I loved him, of course, because we have babies together. We started our family together, and we started from nothing, and we came to where we're at today together. We did all of this together, and the love that he should have been receiving and the love that I should have been receiving, neither of us were giving it out. Neither of us were reciprocating it. Neither of us were willing to receive love from one another, because ultimately we just didn't love each other like we were supposed to. We didn't love each other in a healthy manner. We didn't love each other healthily. We didn't love each other lovingly. We didn't love each other. Now, we were very good friends. We are very good friends. We get along great. We have a good time when we're together and stuff. When he's home, he's not even home. He's tired. Of course he's gonna be tired because he's working all the time, but he didn't want to make the effort to hang out with me or to just be with me and let me know that I was appreciated, because again, that goes back to him not loving me the way I deserve to be loved. And then also on my end, when he was home, I didn't show him that love and that commitment and that loving, nurturing. I tried to, but for real, in real life, I wasn't giving it my 100% all, because how can you give your 100% all to someone when that 100% is not even in your heart? And we tried, you guys, for so many years, and it just didn't work. And this is where we are today. There's no hard feelings between either him or myself. Me and the girls are looking currently for places to live, because I can totally stay in this house right now, but with mortgages getting higher and rent getting higher and things like that, and this is our home that we started together, D and I want to start fresh through this breakup process and through this separation process, so much that because everyone decides to leave the door open when they go outside. Who else can film me? Leave a comment down below in the comments. What was I saying? I want to start fresh, and I want to start raw, and I want to start pure and healthy, and I want to start my life down from the bottom of the root and work my way back up to being me. And that entails me starting fresh from a house that was not shared between me and Dee. So in order for me, I think, to not closure or healing, because I've been so alone for so many years prior, that there's been a lot of closure already, and there's been a lot of healing on my part, while he hasn't been home, and while he's been gone, and while I've been alone, and while I've realized that I didn't love him, and all of this. There's been, I just lost my train of thought. But I knew this video was going to be all over the place, so if you don't get it, I'm sorry. But for the most part, I really want to start fresh, me and the girls, in our own brand new home. So we are getting rid of this house. We are moving into another home, and I'm definitely looking for a place with a smaller yard, because your girl cannot hang with how big my yard is. You guys know how humongous my yard is. You guys know all the parties I love to throw, the events I love to have, the planning that I do, and the elaborate, big, huge, everything, birthday parties, showers, weddings, everything that I love to do is completely catered in the backyard. I cater to that backyard because I know that it creates beautiful events. But with me by myself, it's so hard for me to keep it up by myself. And the boy who, the lawn people aren't here anymore, who would come and cut the grass. This house is a little bit too big for me to keep up on my own. And two major factors are a smaller house on the inside and a smaller yard. My backyard is huge, and then it goes down to large backyard, and then it goes to medium backyard, and then it goes to a small backyard, and then it goes to no backyard, like living in an apartment. I want a medium-sized backyard. So I want a backyard about half the size of what I have back here. I'll try to link a video for you guys if you guys are new, so you guys can see a part of my party planning and how big my backyard is, so you can know I'm just not complaining just to complain, because I'm not complaining just to complain. I really do have a huge backyard, and it's just become a bit of a burden. Want some milk? Okay. It's just become a little bit of a burden. So, jumping off track, talking about how big my backyard is, me and Dee are going to continue to love our children, take care of our children, co-parent to the best of our abilities, to the best 100, try, give it our all, into co-parenting our children together and being there for one another when each other needs each other, because I want our children to know that we did have something special before. And that's how we made them. That's why we made all three of these little girls. And I really want to instill that in their little minds, that yes, mommy and daddy did love each other. Yes, mommy and daddy did care about each other, and they still do care about each other. They still are rock star parents, doing the dang thing, taking care of each other, taking care of us. I want to take a second and talk about family, because I've gotten so many comments and DMs about how are the girls taking it, losing their family, and do you regret breaking up your family, and you're losing your family, and you know, you're not gonna have a family anymore. It's all about so many people commenting about family this and family that. And the best way I know how to describe and respond to any of that is to the best of my ability, let you guys know that family is what you created. And I know that there's so many other women and men out there going through the same situation that I am in. They're breaking up with their boyfriend or their husband or their partner, their significant other, and then they have these children in common, and they feel like it's the end of the world because they feel like they're breaking up their family. Always remember and try to have faith. Always remember that the family that we all have traditionally known and come to know is not the traditional family anymore. It's 2021. There's so many healthy, happy, joyful, positive families that come in all different shapes, sizes, and colors. There's blended families, there's step families, there's step parents, there's stepchildren, there's colorful families, there's adopted families, there's families with children of their own, and then adopted children that they make also their own, and those children, adoptive children, and the couple's actual children come together as one, and they're real siblings, you guys. And there's grandparents raising children, like my boys. My mom is raising my children, my two boys, my teenage boys. Again, addiction video down below in the comments. It'll definitely be linked. It's very motivating. So if you or anyone is struggling with any type of addiction, or you're feeling down about some situation in your life, definitely go watch it, because it is a little bit of chicken soup for the soul. But family is so important these days that it definitely is what we make it. So if you're dealt the cards of what you think is a shitty family, pick those pieces up, turn those cards around, face them towards you, look them dead in the eye, and fix yourself. Fix what you think is a perfect family and make that perfect family for yourself. And just remember that I'm here, I'm beside you. I'm going through a lot of the same things that you are going through, because I'm real. I bleed red just like you guys do, and my family is not breaking up. I am simply shifting my family from a 2-parent household to a 1-parent household. And that does not mean that I'm not going to have a family to give my girls, because I definitely am giving my girls still a family. And one of the best pieces of advice that I can give you is, don't be bitter with your baby daddy. Don't be bitter with your ex-husband. Don't be bitter with your partner. Don't be bitter with the person that you are running away from, or getting away from, or breaking up from, or if they've broken up with you, or if they've left you, or if you guys have mutually agreed that you guys don't belong together. Don't be bitter with them, because the only person who it's going to hurt is, guess who? It's going to hurt these little innocent children right here. So take these pieces of advice and try to utilize them if you are going through any type of same situation. I am so glad I can update you guys on our family's change and what my family is going through right now. I'm so positively happy and joyful about my future. I have so many positive thoughts and ideas about my future that I'm so excited about my future. I'm not gonna let the separation of me and Dee get me down. I'm not gonna let the separation of me and the girl's dad get them down. All I'm gonna do is be happy with my children, and keep pushing forward. And that's all I can ask you to do also. And like and subscribe if you are new to my channel. I would love to have you part of our little YouTube family. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.